Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your Spiritual Path Tarot reading. This is for those of you who are spiritually gifted or those of you on a spiritual journey at this time. So, Scorpio, there's a lot of beautiful energy going on in the month of July. A lot of healing energy, release, purge, expansion, growth, connection. It's all beautiful. So, let's pull a card here to see overall energy and focus for you guys in your spiritual area of your life. All right, so we have third eye vision, reclaim your mind. All right, Scorpio. Some of you have not been trusting yourself and your insights. You need to. Excuse me. You need to trust the premonitions, the feelings, the vibes that you've been getting, even if you can't confirm them in reality yet. Really trust yourself with what you're picking up on. Also, for you guys, those of you who are spiritually gifted or just awakening to your spirituality, I feel like we have an activation going on in that third eye in the month of July. So, Scorpio, very important to make sure that you are doing some sort of chakra meditations throughout the month of July. You can do them while you sleep. There's tons of them on YouTube for free, like, you know, just quick little 10-15 minute ones, or ones that are the whole night while you sleep, or just an hour. Like, you know, there's endless variety, but you guys are having big time activation in that third eye. And when you have activation in that third eye, it definitely will throw the lower chakras, the root, sacral, and solar, kind of in a weird place because you're expanding so much spiritually. It does impact the physical body. So highly important that you guys are, you know, doing some sort of balancing or meditation to your chakras throughout the month of July, because you are expanding and activating for sure. So let's pull some more cards, Scorpio. All right, yeah, that's at the heart space, Scorpio. Look at that activation. So not just in the third eye, but also in the heart chakra area, you're getting some activation. Wow, this is what's going on in your mental body, the empath. Yep, that right there is where I'm telling you, Scorpio, trust the vibes around you. Trust the way you are perceiving them, because you're not wrong. You're coming through as the empath, and that's coming through in your mental body, okay? So that's a big deal. You are highly tuned in and tapped in to everyone and everything in July. My goodness. Next out at the soul level, we have challenging path. And I was kind of picking up on that. Not so much like that there's weird, like bad things happening to you. I just think like this upgrade, this expansion, activation to your third eye and your heart chakra, again, is like gonna kind of throw you a bit out of balance. And look at that. This is the body. This is the card for the body. Chakras and auras. Look at that. Yeah, Scorpio, for sure. July is a month of activation, upgrade, expansion for you guys, especially in the chakras, 100% in the chakras. And because there's so much going on, you know, some of you, this could be where the Kundalini is like rising for the first time. It can be very intense, okay? So if you are feeling out of balance, you are feeling kind of weird physically, and here's the thing about Ascension Symptoms, when you're going through all of this, you have these crazy physical symptoms, right? You go to the doctor and the doctor's like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Like, that's happened to me, and it's embarrassing. So I feel like, Scorpio, some of you guys are going to absolutely be feeling those Ascension Symptoms, tiredness, headaches, emotions kind of being a bit out of whack. And again, it's because you're picking up on all these energies through this expansion and upgrade that you're receiving. If anything, Scorpio, if you were not intuitive, psychic, empathic at the start of July, you definitely will be by the end. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Those of you who are already spiritually gifted and tapped in, man, just watch out. You are about, like, you are going to become somebody completely different by the end of July with as much work as Spirit is doing on you guys. My goodness. Now listen, some of you, I want to give some confirmations. Those of you on spiritual journey or just newer, awakening to your spirituality and gifts. This, to me, the empath is a confirmation from Spirit that you are an empath, okay? You're very gifted. You have the ability to tap in to other people's energies and emotional body and really feel that out. You have the ability, the third eye and the heart space. There's your empath right there. That is your confirmation. Others of you with chakras and auras, this is a confirmation from Spirit that you may be gifted, okay? Some of you, this is where we need to start focusing more on these areas of ourself and balancing our chakras and learning our energy better. And for others of you, this is like rites of passage, where if you start, really putting the intention forth, you're going to be able to see auras around people and read their energy. Some of you may become master Reikeists, also doing crystal Reiki. All right, so any of you that have been feeling like a calling towards spiritual healing of the energy, reading auras, anything like that, definite confirmation coming through for you guys that yes, you should pursue that. Man, in such with the activation and the third eye, the heart space, the third eye with that empath, you guys are very special empaths. Like, my goodness, Scorpio, I just very important that you do a lot of grounding in July, okay? You guys are going to be sponges, just feeling and absorbing everything, and that's why I feel like it's a challenging path at the soul level, because you are just a bit overstimulated by all the energy, as well as feeling some ascension symptoms of these upgrades, activations, expansion to your chakras. Like, this is a big shift for you guys. Like, I'm excited to see where Spirit's leading you, what Spirit is transforming you guys into. So let's pull some dice. Oh, and I actually pulled 6 for you guys. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have, yay, the 10 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands, Justice, the 4 of Wands, and lastly, the Queen of Wands. So the Wands energy is the spiritual energy of the deck, fire, the ethers of creation. So just because you're ending as the Queen, I'm taking that as your energy, Scorpio, actually very spiritual energy, and whether you are male or female, you're coming through as that Queen of Wands. And what that tells me is you're very connected into your sacral chakra energy, which is that empathic energy, all right? That sponge where you are just picking up on everybody and everything around you. Now, listen, Scorpio, in saying that, there is reward for you this month, okay? I feel like I get like this first part of the month, like I feel it's kind of chaotic. Like you're feeling all these energies, you're getting all this expansion, and it's like overstimulating, it's overwhelming to you, okay? But it's like by mid-month, moving into the end of the month, it's like balance is restored in your world and you're better than you were before. This could also be, Scorpio, where there's a door opening for you in the spiritual community or maybe in the workplace, because 9 of Pentacles with 10 of Cups, that is fantastic energy, Scorpio. That's financial abundance, that's independence, that's happiness, that's support, that's feeling surrounded by your tribe, by your, everybody who matters to you. But again, just because I do see you feeling a bit overwhelmed, you might feel a little bit in conflict with certain people. Listen, if somebody's like kind of grating on your energy, upsetting your vibe, throwing you out of your flow, it's okay to put a little bit of distance between between the two of you. Right now, I don't feel like it's a permanent disconnection or distance. But Scorpio, just because you're so overstimulated, you might want to kind of lay low and spend a lot of time on your own, in your own energy, until, mid-month, end of month, when you are feeling more balanced once again. I do highly recommend that, like, you do sleep meditations every night. If you feel yourself getting really sad and depressed and down, listen to something positive. Do whatever you can do to help like lift you back up, because whatever's going on, Scorpio, I don't feel like it's energies like attacking you or affecting you. If anything, I see a lot of positive energy and momentum forward and elevation for you in the month of July. But I feel like all the energy of the world around you is very overstimulating, just because Spirit is activating and growing the crap out of you in big, big ways. But man, by the end of the month, you're sitting pretty. Like, you are in a really good space, and your third eye is very open. You are wise, Scorpio. You trust yourself over everybody else, because you have the vision. Also, I do see the activation in your heart space as well. All right, let's see what card that was. Yeah, yes, and look at that, mastery. I feel like that is the extra on this 6th dice, is like you are completing a really big cycle, a soul cycle, which is part of your soul evolution. And by the end of July, you're just a different Scorpio. You are highly tuned in, even if you already are right now, like, oh my gosh. By the end of the month, I can't even imagine. You're going to be reading my thoughts before I think them. All right. So, yay. Look at that. 8 of activation sitting on top of this 9 of Pentacles. Yes, this is a deep healing and purge going through your body, which is part of this activation and expansion and upgrade. And from here, a period of prosperity, abundance, and happiness follows. Okay, so Scorpio, July into August and September, because we have 8 and 9. From July, like, things are starting to get good. And you know what else? I feel like this expansion and everything is maybe taking place all through July, maybe even to the end of September. And that's when it's finally fully complete. No matter, it's like from now, starting in July, moving all the way through into September, is a period of harmony, of prosperity, of healing, of happiness for Scorpio. And now we have this 9 of lessons. You're kind of scared, is the other shoe going to drop? Is this going to last? Yes, it is. You can trust what's happening in July, Scorpio. You really can. I promise you. It's leading to good things here. 4 of activations. Yep, look at that. This is that the upgrades to your chakra system that I see. And 4 is the heart, is, the 4th chakra is the heart chakra. So along with that third eye, it's heart chakra, man. You guys are being so expanded. On top of justice is 5 of manifestations. Scorpio, whatever rejected you, redirected you to better, and you are finally moving into that place of better, of prosperity. And lastly, on that Four of Wands, yes, here it is, the Ace of Intuition right there. That is the new beginning. That is the new you. That is the expanded third eye. You know, here is the expanded heart chakra. Here is the expanded third eye, and that sits on the Four of Wands, okay? And so with that, next is mastery. Scorpio, everything is working out in your favor. It is getting better for you. You are highly sensitive in July though, okay? Just really keep that in mind. A lot of like sadness or weird funks that you feel, that's not your energy. You've absorbed that from somebody else. Any sort of like premonition or feeling or sense you get about others, you're probably going to be 100% accurate and correct on that. So you really need to listen to your intuition over all else and follow it all the way through, okay? Like your intuition is the one thing that will remain steady and on point and balanced throughout the month of July, where, you know, other parts of you are feeling overstimulated just because of these huge activations and upgrades, as well as your empathetic ability. Like you're just picking up on all this energy, everything that people are feeling and going through. You are sensing it for sure. So let's pull one final card here. Oh, okay, that one jumped. Fairy magic. I love it. Scorpio, yes, it is. This here is the energies are about to get much lighter than they've been after you go through this, you know, upgrade. And look at that, the heart chakra is the color green. And so I feel after these upgrades and you're back into your balanced self, it's almost like the return of your inner child. And man, I am having to clear my throat so much through your reading. You know, I've been sick and I'm finally, like, thank God, just about over it. But through your guys' reading, I've been having to clear my throat a lot. So there's some throat chakra action for you guys as well. You know, it's probably from root to crown that you guys are being activated, but it's a very, very strong emphasis on third eye and heart chakra expansion, upgrade, activation. Will throw you a little bit out of balance, but once you come back into your zone, your new zone, what that will feel like for you, it's a period of harmony, happiness, prosperity. What didn't work out in the past, like you don't even care anymore, Scorpio. You're just have a new lease on life, a new perception. You're seeing reality in a different way because your third eye has either finally opened or is activated to another level. There is levels to everything. And again, those of you who have been feeling a call to work with energy, chakras, read auras, anything like that, here's your confirmation. And a lot of this activation upgrade might have to do with bringing you into that, aligning you to that journey, okay? So those are your messages, Scorpio. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.